Morning, y'all. It's 5:45 in the morning, Monday, the 19th. We're at the Comfort Inn here in Ruther Glen, Virginia. We stayed here last night. You see the battleship behind me is in her cold, dark, and ready stage, so it's about time to get her cranked up, go over, get a truck wash, and then head over to Newport News, down there to the little shipyard, and load our next stuff. It's gonna be pretty cool. Stick around. Hey guys, told you to stick around. Here we are at the beautiful port of Newport News, Virginia. Big boats, all sorts of shit going on, and I was like, you know, time to make a video, give them a little look at what we've got on the boat, or on the truck. Give you guys a little look at what we got on the truck, and then I thought, you know what, better yet,
Hello everyone, as Nick introduced, this is our latest load that we're picking up in Newport News, and we are taking it up to Maryland. Just going to give you a quick walk around of what we've got today. And by the way, I'm Tom, better known as Pops, and Nick ran last week by himself. I flew in yesterday and met up with him so we could run this one today. So without much ado, let's get started. This is what we're picking up is a large crate that is loaded with a steam turbine, parts, and general machinery that goes with it. As you can see, it's pretty darn big. It's 16 foot 1 inch wide, 7 foot 9 inch tall, and weighs 65,000 pounds. That'll put our gross weight right at about 108,000 for the trip. Because it is a night move, we have to move it at night, and we do have to have 4 escorts and 1 police escort along the way. So it's not a cheap date to move these things. But taking a quick look at it, you can see it overhangs each side of the trailer by about right at 44 inches on each side. So it's pretty close to a sheet of plywood hanging off the side, which makes it a little bit tough to navigate small streets, especially in some of the towns that we've got to run through. Because of the way they're routing us, they're not giving us a lot of opportunity to stay on the interstates. The securement on this, we've secured this enough for 70,000 plus, close to 75,000. So we're over on our securement, which is better. I've always said our securement doesn't do us any good sitting in the headache rack. As you can see, we still have quite a bit in the headache rack if we should need it, but we don't. So this one is good. We started off by just, there's Nick, he's putting on our over-dimensional required equipment. We started off by putting 5 straps on it. We were going to put more, but because the straps are only 40 feet long, without a chain lead, which some of these I'll show you here do have a chain lead on them, which gives us the ability to lengthen the strap. The others by luck reached because of these loading steel plates that they put in here to give us those couple extra inches that we need. But besides the straps, we went ahead and secured with some good 3/8 chains going over the top of the steel beam that runs through the length of the load and coming out the other side. And we did the same on both sides. So that gives us an extra point of securement there with the two pieces each getting a half. And then we did the same up front. So it wasn't bad. We've got a lot of weather moving in, as you can see off in the distance there. Had a little bit of rain coming in this morning, but luckily enough it stopped and cleared up for us. And it was actually nice and warm and very muggy here when we were loading. And as I say that, the raindrops start to fall. So the blue sky is back in the distance there. I guess they're done for the day. And we just have some heavy dark clouds, and you can see the rain coming in across the river there. So we are just about set here. We cannot leave until about 2100 tonight. Be 9 o'clock for you civilians. Because it is a night move, we have to wait on our permits to be released. They have to double check and make sure there's no last minute construction or problems on the road that are going to prevent us from making the trip safely. And once they make that determination, they'll release our permits and most likely give us a start time at 9 p.m. and that's when we'll be running around. So it's kind of a neat looking piece of wood. At least we don't have to tarp it. They've already done that for us. They've got a nice top tarp on it for us. And they didn't require us to do anything else. So we are good to go. And with that, I'll say adios and hand you back to Nick.
What's up, everybody? So, being as we're in a hotel room, you can guess that things obviously did not go as planned. So, we got the piece loaded. That was all fine and dandy. It only took us about maybe a half hour total from the time we got there to the time we were loaded and secured. So, unfortunately, we were still waiting on, I think my dad explained to you that the state of Virginia still was waiting to release our permit to verify any last minute route restrictions prior to releasing it and sending us down the road. Well, they released, but the city of Newport News, who we have to drive on city streets for about 350 feet, but that requires us to have a city permit for the city of Newport News, and they denied our permit. So they denied it so late in the day that we could not work with the state of Virginia to adjust our permit route, which I don't know what they expect from us, because there's only one way you can go. It makes 2 turns, but we'll figure that problem out tomorrow. So tonight was a no-go. We had to push our Maryland State Patrol escorts back. We had to cancel all of our pilot cars. It's just one of the inherent things, I guess, with doing this kind of stuff is sometimes it just doesn't go as planned. So we grabbed a hotel room for the night, just a few miles from the port, and we'll hang out here. Since it will be a night move tomorrow, it'll be nice because we don't even have to wake up early tomorrow. This piece is already loaded, sitting at the port, waiting to go, and nothing for us to do there except for wait. So here we sit. Catch y'all later.